So, my grandma just passed away today. Last thing you saw was us having fun at the zoo. And that was probably a good idea, because I don't remember. We've been here for so long. I'm not keeping good track of dates. I know you might be like, you're grieving, like even though she hadn't passed away yet, you're still grieving because she's, we know what's gonna happen. You might be like, why are you going having fun at the zoo? Well, I had the same concerns. I was saying that to my mom, and she said, I was talking to my dad, on the phone, and he said, I think that your mom, my grandma, I think she would want you guys to go and have fun. And she would want us to go and have fun. She wouldn't want us to be sad forever. So that's why we went to the zoo, and we've been trying to scatter other fun things too. Yesterday we actually went to Noah's Ark. I bought this t-shirt for $15.99 only, so cheap. But, yeah, today is, I probably would have put the date in front, but today's Sunday, July 1st. It's kind of appropriate that she left on a Sunday. I think she would like that. That's so. Me and my papa were the only two people in the room when it happened. Every time we came there to, I never vlogged inside. Oh, I feel like you guys won't connect emotionally to this, because I never really vlogged my grandma. She put her in the Wisconsin Vlogs intro, but the only, time she's actually been in the vlog is like 5 seconds in a Thanksgiving montage, and that was after she got sick, so we never really saw how she really was. But, okay. Oh, anyway, I was saying, I don't know. But, so I usually, every time we come to the hospice place, I'd fix up her flowers in her room. I'd come over to the sink and change the water, and if the vase stunk, because some of the vases stunk so bad, I wasn't there every day, obviously, so I was there almost every day, but, some of the vases stunk so much that, can't roll up the window of the car, some of the vases stunk so much that I would actually gag, so I didn't want stinky flowers to be in my grandma's room. I wanted her room to have pretty fresh flowers, so I'd always change the flowers. So I was changing flowers today. She was already at the point where, she wasn't herself. Obviously, she hadn't said anything in several days. She hadn't even, mumbled in several days. She's sitting there, laying there all day today, and yes, a couple days ago too, she's laying there just breathing heavily. Her face was all sunken in. Just didn't look like my grandma at all. Face was, yeah, so I remember this distinctly. She was breathing heavily, and that's all she was doing. She had her eyes slightly open and her head back, and it looked very disturbing. Even my mom said doesn't want to look at her really, so she But it's very, yeah, I distinctly remember. Of course, yeah, she was going, like, breathing really heavy. And I was changing the flowers. I saw her breathing heavy. I turned around to dump these flowers. I dumped the vase, washed it out, and I turned back around. She has her eyes wide open, and she's not breathing heavy anymore. Take a closer look, and she's not breathing. It doesn't look like she's breathing at all. And I'm like, I said, Papa? I was like, Papa, she's not breathing, like, heavy anymore. And he went out and got a nurse, and all of a sudden, I was a little, like, frazzled. I didn't even know what was going on. All of a sudden, like, three nurses came in the room, and, I went back to, my mom was in the playroom with Lulu. I went back to there, and I said, and I was like, Mom, my grandma, like, stopped, like, it kind of looks like she stopped breathing, and Mom rushed back in there, and I stayed by there, Lulu. I still didn't know what happened. I still wasn't sure if that's what happened. I was 99.9% sure that she, passed, but, I didn't know for sure. And my mom came back and said, my phone's 5%. I wonder if I have a charger. What am I talking about? My mom didn't come back. I'm already getting frazzled. This just happened today. Okay, so I sat in the playroom, and this guy comes back. I think he's a nurse or something. He's kind of new. I haven't seen him really. And he said, "Oh, your mom wants your phone. Your mom wants her phone because she left it there." And I grabbed it, and I was gonna go take it back to her, and I looked at him and I went, "What's going on?" And he looked at me. He just kind of went. He didn't say anything. I think he thought that I knew what happened, but I didn't. And he was like, and I went, never mind. And I walked back, and I didn't know until I opened that door, and I saw Mom and my grandpa sitting there next to my grandma. And I just looked at my mom, and she just nodded. And I was just, then I hit me. I was really crying. Not because, it was not because I knew, it was not because it was finally it. It was not because it was finally it. It was not because I knew it was over. Because I accepted that fact a long time ago. It was because I just realized that I was in the room, and I did not want to be in the room when it happened. I had already decided a long time ago, no, I won't be in the room. I'm not going to be in the room when it happens, but me and my pop are the only people in the room. I did not want it to be that way. But I guess that was God's plan. So I never got to finish changing the flowers. I never went back in the room after that. So we took some roses. I took that these were in her room. I'm gonna take them home. And I'm gonna I have some more at home that I took from her room earlier. I'm gonna dry these out. I don't know, I'm just gonna try to keep them as long as possible. I want to keep them alive until they look dead, and then I'm gonna dry them out. So, we're gonna have to go home tomorrow. We're gonna try and come. We might be able to stay like a week. And we have to get, packed and get some stuff and get Lydia and Dad. And, we gotta. I might be able to work a couple days. I'm in desperate need of money. I only have $43 left. I have some money saved up to, but that's for driver's lessons and other things that I'm saving up for. It's not, I don't want to spend that money. So I really, I've been spending all my money here because we've been here for so long. I'm really in desperate need of to go to work and get some money, so I might be able to work a couple days. My boss, I guess you could call her, knows what's going on. She knows everything about my grandma. You know, she's fully sympathetic, which is nice to have. But yeah, so we're gonna come home. Might be able to stay home. Might be able to make some money. And then we're gonna come back for a funeral. And these videos are gonna go up a little late. I'm not gonna be. I know, Mom. I don't even know, Mom. I'm not gonna tell her I'm vlogging this. She's probably just gonna look and find out. She might. I don't know. But she's probably not gonna like that I put this stuff on the internet. But I feel like I have to. I don't know. It's a coping mechanism for me. She might understand. I know my grandma would understand, so I don't feel bad talking about this. But I'm not gonna go like, hey guys, we're at the funeral. I'm not that. I don't know what you'd call that. You'd call that insensitive and stupid. I'm not gonna do that. But I might, if I feel like I have something to say, I might say it, but I don't really have anything to say. At this point. I really wish my grandma knew I did these videos. She didn't like a lot of them. She thought, I remember one time she watched, I have a video called, randomly talking about Cameron Boyce and Girl Meets World or something like that. And it's me, like, sitting home alone. I'm, like, just screaming and being random and talking about stuff. My grandma watched that video and she made my mom take it down because she said she looks sexy in there. I don't want her to look sexy. Because I had a tank top. It was literally like this shirt. Like, this is not... What are you talking about, Grandma? Because I was screaming and acting weird, but... I have a feeling she wouldn't care. If she knew, she'd understand. Or maybe she wouldn't. I don't know. I just really, really wish I would have vlogged her more. I really wish, because once you can't. Because if I did vlog her, I bet you guys would love her. It's too late now, obviously. Oh, man. It's been a couple weeks. It's been a week. It's been a day. It's been a day. Yeah, I feel like I should say something else, but I don't really know what else to say. Well, right now, we had to take we're never coming back to that hospice again. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's a beautiful place, that hospice place. I don't know if I mentioned that she was in hospice. It was at Zilber Family Hospice. And it's just so, like, it's not like a hospice. It's like, I told Papa, I said, it's as if somebody took a home and a hospital and merged them together, but it's more on the home side, I feel like. All the nurses, Papa had nicknames for. He chatted up with them, and with them. And, everybody, some people worked at the cafeteria knew my mom by name. There's this one guy who always gave Lulu Oreo cookies. He was really nice. Aw, I will never get to see those people again. Oh well. Yeah, they have free flowers that you can just take and put in people's rooms. And you can, yeah, and they've got volunteers who change up the flowers and make sure there's flowers everywhere. It's just a very, and they have a saying on the wall, we're brought into this world with warmth and comfort. It's our belief that you should leave the world the same way. And everybody there does leave the world the same way. Warmth and comfort. And that's, I think it's really, I don't know, the place just is so peaceful. I always thought that when she went, it would be this big dramatic thing. You know how you see in movies where people are like talking and then they're like, oh, and then you're like, oh, call a doctor, and the doctor comes running in. I always thought it would be like that, but it's not. It wasn't. It was like she was there, turn around, she's gone. That's what it was. And in a way, that's a lot better, because I know she went home very peacefully. Until the very last end, until, I don't know if she heard us the past couple days, but if she did, we've been telling her we love her and we're here till the very last end. Till the very end. As soon as she couldn't talk, I didn't want to talk to her because I just couldn't stand that. But the last thing I said to her was, I love you. That's the last. It was a couple weeks ago. I was hugging her and she, was kissing me. I said, I love you. And I was kind of giggling a little. I'm not sure why. And she went, you're laughing at me? You think I'm silly? I said, what? And she's like, it's okay if you think I'm silly. And then I said, I love you. And she said, what? I said, I love you. And she goes, oh, I love you too. I know it might not seem like it, but I love you all. I love you all the same. That's the last thing I remember hearing her say. I need to turn us. I need to turn this camera off. I'm sorry. That's an update for you. That's a good update for you.